guys, it's coffee time! It's not bad. It's weak, but it's not bad. So I finally got a French press because I realized a long time ago I said I really don't like coffee from a French press. And I keep going to restaurants because it's LA and it's super hip, question mark. I keep going to restaurants where they give you French press coffee and it always tastes amazing. So I finally decided, you know what? Target is like trying to blast everything out of the store before Black Friday for some reason. So I'm just gonna buy a tiny French press and learn how to use it. And of course, this is my very first time using it and I completely ignored one of the steps of the instructions without meaning to. It's not like I was like, that's not necessary, and just moved on with my life. It was that I read it and said to myself, cool, I can do that, and then just didn't do it. I don't understand. But basically, once you put your coffee and your water in there, you're supposed to stir it up. And it says in like giant letters, remember to stir before placing the weird bloopy apparatus on top to push the stuff. Don't push the stuff until you've stirred the things. And I was like, stirring. Whatever. My bun's coming out, oh no! Maybe I can redo it. I decided to go with, well, once I was done with news, I decided to go with the comfy sweater bun combo, because that is a time-old tradition of ladies laying around the house. Boop. And, maybe I can just leave it on 2. This is what happened last time though. I left it on 2 and then it plopped out. Oh well, you guys won't judge me if my bun plops out. Whatever that means. Guys, I think maybe it's time to like either paint this hand or just start over with both hands, right? I was at the store today and a lady asked me about it. She was like, oh, sweetie, you forgot to paint your other hand. I was like, strangers are starting to tell me. Strangers are informing me of this now. It's a sign. It's a sign that I need to maybe get it together. But yeah, Sam is with Gerard recording some Smashy Brothers, so I brought Sam to Gerard, and on the way home I thought to myself, okay, I don't have the sort of shampoo that I kind of need to like maintain this. Fun fact, if I haven't told you this fun fact already, God, I never know. I never remember. My memory's so bad that I spend pretty much every Coffee Time episode going, have I told this story before? Have I said this before? I mean, we've done just so many episodes that I've probably said, oh well, whatever. So when you have hair like this, you have to have a very specific type of shampoo. You don't want shampoo that's like maintains color, because what you've done is you've used a product that sucks pigment out, not puts pigment in. If you want something that's going to maintain color, it's because you've put pigment into your hair, right? So when you bleach your hair, you're pulling color out, and it makes your hair super porous, and your hair's just like, give me stuff, please, just give me a thing to, which is why, definitely when you have bleached hair, but even normally, you're supposed to let your head replenish your hair with natural oils, right? So that they can soak up the oils and be like, delicious. But also, when you take showers, there are always going to be minerals and things in the showers that could potentially change your hair color, because your hair's just like, which is why when I lived in Oregon, our water was super rusty. So if I washed my hair in the rusty water, my hair would start to turn orange again, like immediately. So there are like specific shampoos, like purple shampoos and things that help maintain whatever you've done to your hair, and helps just to like keep the oranges and the yellows and the mineral colors kind of out of it. It doesn't always work, and over time those minerals and things are going to like stack up and your hair is going to look darker. That's just how it works. But having the shampoo helps. So we had gone to the grocery store and I couldn't find any, and so I decided on my way home, I was like, I'm just gonna swing into Target and see if they have any, and they totally did. So I got it, but Target was overflowing with people. There were just so many, and I didn't understand why. Oh gosh, the burps. So I decided I was just gonna like trot around in Target for a little bit and see like what's up. And maybe everybody would leave. Spoiler, nobody ever left. By the time I went up to the front desk, it was worse than it was before. I was like, well, I screwed myself, but oh well. And yeah, I wound up getting the French press. I got a couple little Christmas decorations, and now I want decorations everywhere. Because remember, I got Holiday Fox at Target a while back, and so now I have two little weird, like this big, like tiny fake red trees in the kitchen, and I'm like, ah, they make me so happy. They're so cute. I never decorate for holidays ever. This past Halloween, I knew so many people who were really having a lot of fun decorating for Halloween. And I thought to myself, maybe for Christmas this year, maybe I'll decorate the house, put up some Christmas lights, I'm not gonna buy a tree, definitely not, because those cats are just gonna knock it over, so there's no point. But you know, just have like nice cozy things around. I think that would be nice. So, we'll see. We'll see how we're doing. See how we're doing in terms of everything else in the house, because we still don't have a dining table, which you don't need a dining table, right? As long as you have places to sit. We have desks. We eat at our desks pretty much every night. But I'd like to have a dining table just because, for me, a dining table represents like a place to eat and just like spend a few minutes together, you know? Because like when we eat at our desks, we just go back to whatever we were doing at our desks. So I'd really like to have a dining table, because then it could be like, all right, it's dinner time. So we stop everything else, we spend a few minutes, we talk about our days, we eat food, and then we go back to whatever we were doing. But at least we get those moments at the table, you know? And that's how it always was when I was growing up. And that's why it always weirded me out so bad when I would go to my friends' houses, and they didn't, like, eating dinner wasn't like a big thing, you know? Eating dinner was like, I'll just grab my food and take it to my bedroom, thanks mom. And I was like, what? You don't sit at the dinner table and hang out with everybody and talk about your day? What's going on? Like, it blew my mind, and I've kind of carried that over now, where I'm like, we need a dining table. We need it so that we can have adorable family time. I want a life with adorable family time. He's just like, okay. So, it's left up to me. It's gonna be a me thing, but that's okay. So of course this also means that I haven't worked on my novel at all today, which was my original plan. I was like, I'm just gonna work on my novel all day, watch some Peaky Blinders, which by the way is great. Watch some Peaky Blinders and work on my novel and just hang out at home. And then I wound up driving Sam to Gerard's and then getting stuck at Target for like an hour and a half. And then by the time I got home it was dark, and I was like, my day is gone. But at least I got news done. I got news done, which, you know, if I hadn't and it was suddenly dark, I'd be like, I made wrong choices today. Made all the wrong choices today. But fortunately I got up early enough that I was able to get everything done. And I've just eaten cottage pie leftovers all day. The cottage pie turned out great. I was really, really happy about that. So I ate the rest of the leftovers. Because Sam, okay, so I gave Sam like a normal amount. You know, like a normal serving of cottage pie. We each had a normal serving. And then I went back for a second serving that was the same as the first. And Sam came back with his second serving, and it was like the entirety of the plate was just cottage pie. And I was like, is there anything left? And fortunately there was. There was like maybe this much left. So it was like 1 meal, 2 meals. And now I've eaten today. So yeah, I had a good day. I had a nice Sunday. So I hope you guys had a nice Sunday. And I will talk to you guys again tomorrow. Okay? Bye-bye.